Grasp the concept.
前置詞、in、3。in を用いたその他の言い回し。
Key sentence. You can't just walk in like that. One more time. You can't just walk in like that. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. Dad, you can't just walk in like that.
Whoa, sorry. I thought you heard me knock earlier. I did knock, just lightly.
Well, I didn't. I was in the middle of writing something really personal.
Got it, I'm really sorry. Next time, I'll make sure you answer before I come in. Are you okay though? You've been in your room since we got back from the restaurant.
Yeah, I just needed some time to process everything that happened today.
I get it. When I was 16, I used to sneak into the garage to write lyrics after tough days at school.
Wait, really? That's actually kinda cool.
Trust me, most of it was garbage, but it helped me sort through what was going on in my head. If writing does that for you too, I think that's awesome.
Thanks, Dad. I think it helps more than I thought.
Key sentence. Let's drop in on Grandma while we're in town. One more time. Let's drop in on Grandma while we're in town. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. We finished all our errands earlier than expected, including the City Hall paperwork.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that bank line at Shinagawa to move so quickly.
Let's drop in on Grandma while we're in town. She always gets so happy when we surprise her.
Sure, and maybe we can bring her those seasonal chestnut tarts from Le Soleil. She adores those. Key sentence. She believes in living with purpose. One more time. She believes in living with purpose. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. So what makes her stand out from the rest of the candidates?
She's consistent, emotionally intelligent, and, most importantly, she believes in living with purpose.
That really explains her whole presence in the interviews. She's not just qualified, she's intentional with every answer.
Exactly. That kind of clarity and depth of vision? You rarely see it at this stage in someone's career. Key sentence. I'll get the hang of it in no time. One more time. I'll get the hang of it in no time. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. You know, I was kind of freaking out yesterday about that new cash register.
Yeah, you didn't look too thrilled when Marcus handed it over mid-shift.
I know, right? That totally caught me off guard. But I rewatched the tutorial videos last night, and they actually made things click. I'll get the hang of it in no time.
That's good to hear. Once you're confident with it, we can even alternate on register duty during the weekend rush. Key sentence. We didn't arrive on time, but at least we got there in time for the main event. One more time. We didn't arrive on time, but at least we got there in time for the main event. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. I really thought we were out of luck when the bus broke down just outside Shibuya.
Same. I even checked how long it would take to walk back to the station. I was that close to giving up.
We didn't arrive on time, but at least we got there in time for the main event. Your sister's team was already on stage.
Yeah, and she was right in the center during that final routine. Watching her live made everything totally worth it.
Practical usage.
Key sentence. A key client might stop by within the next hour. I plan to be back in time, but if I'm not, could you give her a quick tour? Thanks. I know you've got what it takes. I'm confident in you. One more time. A key client might stop by within the next hour. I plan to be back in time, but if I'm not, could you give her a quick tour? Thanks. I know you've got what it takes. I'm confident in you. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase.
Jason, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
A key client might stop by within the next hour. I plan to be back in time, but if I'm not, could you give her a quick tour? Thanks. I know you've got what it takes. I'm confident in you.
Wait, is this the client from ArcLight Media? That's a pretty big deal.
I know, but you know the layout, and she's mostly just coming to see our workspace and meet the team.
Okay, I'll do my best. Should I mention the new design proposals too?
Yes, but keep it brief. I'll go over the details with her once I'm back.
Got it. I'll make sure she sees the team in action.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. You've got this.
Grammar and vocabulary.
授与型。
Key sentence. Do you mind if I shoot you a text? One more time. Do you mind if I shoot you a text? Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. I took a bunch of good shots at the Haneda fireworks last night, way better than I expected.
No way, you went? I missed it this year, so I'd really love to see what it was like.
Do you mind if I shoot you a text? I'll send you the full album once I clean up a few of the blurry ones.
Please do. I've been dying to see how it looked from the riverside. Key sentence. Looks like I owe you an apology. One more time. Looks like I owe you an apology. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. So you weren't ignoring my messages on purpose? I was starting to feel ghosted.
No, not at all. My phone was on Do Not Disturb the whole time we were up in Nagano. Zero signal half the time anyway.
I honestly thought you were upset about what I said at dinner last week.
Looks like I owe you an apology. I should have given you a heads up that I'd be off the grid for a couple of days.
Grammar and vocabulary.
have to のしなければならない。
Key sentence. You have to cut back on sugar. One more time. You have to cut back on sugar. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. I got us both caramel lattes from that new cafe in Shibuya, and I added whipped cream. Twice the sweetness, twice the joy.
You have to cut back on sugar. That stuff's basically dessert disguised as a drink.
Oh, come on. Don't ruin this moment. It's been a brutal week, and I needed something to look forward to.
Alright, I'll let it slide this time. But next round, I'm going with black coffee and no regrets. Key sentence. You just have to play it by ear. One more time. You just have to play it by ear. Let's check out a dialogue using this key phrase. I haven't had time to memorize all my lines. What if I blank out on stage in the middle of Macbeth?
Yeah, that would definitely be rough, but you just have to play it by ear. You've rehearsed enough to improvise naturally.
I mean, I get the overall rhythm, but messing up Shakespearean language isn't exactly forgiving.
Trust me, you've got a solid grasp. You'll pull it off better than you think.
というわけで、本日の耳トレはこの辺で。ショート動画では短いセンテンスを繰り返し練習できますので、そちらもおすすめです。いいねしていただけると動画作成の励みになります。チャンネル登録していただけるとノエリアと共に飛び跳ねます。それでは次のレッスンでお会いしましょう。